Good morning, STL. This is Angie here, come to say what's up. Just to bring in some to talk on. This is on. Some days I get a little tongue tied, so just probably on the ride to work. I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with me this morning. And sometimes, you have a rant, and sometimes I don't. I try not to get into the current event of today because if you have already heard it, and I don't have an opinion on everything that's out there, one way or the other. But today I came to talk to you about your own mind. I think I've done this before, and I'm gonna find it and link them together. Today is November the 11th, and 2019, and I would like to say, Happy Veterans Day to all you people out there that just gave us the opportunity to keeping our country safe, keeping the people safe. I'm not gonna say our country, keeping the people safe. Because the country's already safe. Just got to keep the people safe. Whoa! Okay, well, you know how to cross the street then. You know how to cross the street. And I like that. Now you will... Is that the same deer? Is it the same little baby? He better not cross out today in front of people. There y'all go. Man, you all are just doubting out all over the place. Just all over the place you all are doing this today, right? Thank you, God, for allowing me to see them. I don't never want to hurt a creature. I don't want to kill nobody. One of these creatures. Taking my time. It was a deer on the side of the road. Then it was a deer in the headlights that was, they just come out. But the thing is, they getting better. We just have to teach them how to cross. Keep them from darting out in front of cars. I've been seeing too many of them laying across the road, and I just don't like it. I just think sometimes we get too far. Not happy. These cars and stuff, if we had a buggy, they would have been in tune with the horse. But that's just not where we at right now. At least that's not where I'm at. But if I had property like those people had out there, where you kind of fence them in a little bit and let them go all where they not crossing the street, where there's not too many cars. I like the fact about it that you have cars, but how can I say this? But it's golf course right there. So they say, watch out for the golf course on the road. I think that will help deers. I really do. You want to use, you driving your car from certain time to certain time. I mean, you can't stop everybody from doing it, but I'm just saying. But anyway, so shout out to the deer that was standing on the side of the road, kind of giving us a look like, listen, let me make sure I don't get hit. Anyway, I think some came up on my mind to say this, and not not something that God put it on my mind. Because a lot of times when things like that pop in your head, sometimes you know it's not you. You know it's him. Give props where props go. All to him. Glory be to God. Because he's the one. And let me tell you something. Any time that a creator creates you, like we create kids, we don't create kids. We have kids, and we don't know how their life is going to turn out. We don't. But God created us. He knows. He knows that you have the mind. So he knows two ways and how things is going to do it. And he sometimes sends things to accept. But then again, maybe not. He just knows that you made the choice that you made, and you going to play it out the way you play it out. Now, if you believe in him, it can go either way. So I mean, it could go all the way. I can't say that for sure because only he knows this stuff. Only he do. Only he does. It's so strange how well he knows us. But you know something? If I created you, I should know you. I know your every move. I know your every step. I should know you. For know who you are, what you're not. He said he knows your heart, but he knows us. So with that said and done, let's act like he knows what we do, and let's do the right thing. See, that's the thing is that when we have a tendency of, he know we're not perfect. He know we try and we'll fail every time. He knows that because he's not down here with us. He knows, because if he was down here with us, even people don't know, because then he can't get the message all the way out. But he did get the message all the way out when he sent his son, the Savior, Lord Jesus Christ. When he sent his son, the Savior, down, he got the message out. The teaching was taught. Now, let's see how well we listen and learn. Well, right now you can see how well we listen and learn. Because the path that we're on, if we kept through that path, you can see the world predicted. Once things are predicted, things can change. He has them change. He did it with Jonah and the well. People change. You give them the message and they change their lives. Jonah and the well. And I love going with Jonah and the well because that's what he did. That's the point. Jonah got mad because when we start putting our own feelings into it. Here we go. Instead of delivering the message, then we wouldn't be so hurt. See, that's not what I came here with. But I'm gonna tell you, if we did not put our own feelings into it and deliver the message, then we wouldn't be hurt. I'm going to say it one more time. If we put our own feelings if we didn't put our own feelings into it and deliver the message, we wouldn't be hurt. We wouldn't be bothered by it. We deliver the message and we move on to our next task if he gives us one. That's the reason why he was hurt. He put his feelings into the mess. He put his feelings there. And God knew where he stood. God knew where he stood. He knew where Jonah stood. And Jonah tried to delay the message. He tried to delay the message. or he just didn't want to deliver it. But God knew. That's the reason why he gave him chance after chance. Took him to a storm, put him in the belly of a well. God knew. You're going to do what you're supposed to do, because that's what you're here for. He knew. He knew. He knew. See? He knew. But Jonah knew why he was delaying the message. And he didn't want to deliver the message. And I'm pretty sure he would deliver any message God has put out there. But he didn't want to deliver the message because of the people that he was delivering the message to was the people that was hurting him. Was the people that were hurting them. Was the people that tried to destroy them, go to war with them, take their food, doing dirt on them. Doing dirt on them. Basically what it was. Doing dirt. And maybe if we don't take it personal when a person robs us, because we do. We'd rather kill them. But maybe if we deliver the message is change your wicked ways. Change your wicked ways. And that's probably we made it difficult. We made it difficult. Because again, we put our own feelings into it. We made it difficult. And 9 times out of 10, the only thing we needed to say was, change your wicked ways. And God believe at the time he was talking about his son, but at that message, God was telling you, change your ways so you can be blessed. Change your evil ways and stop hurting others so you can be blessed. Do like I asked so you can be blessed. So you won't have to hurt nobody. You want more than what you're supposed to have at the time that you're supposed to have it. That's the one reason. That's another reason why. You want more than what you're supposed to have at the time you're supposed to have it. It's basically what it is. That's another reason why. You want more than what you have. You want more. See, until then, change your wicked ways. God asks. Message. And it's simple. And you know something? So weird. It is simple. So simple. Change your wicked ways. Pretty much that was the message. Stop with your foolishness. And I'm going to do another one. That is what Jesus talked about when he said his flock. The ones that's doing right going to keep doing right. But the ones that's doing wrong, he has to go after. He has to say save them. Because the ones that's doing right, unless you're bucking for attention, but the ones that's doing right, you don't have to talk to. We're not saying you don't have to talk to. You still have to talk to them. But right now, while I'm trying to save this one here, you keep on the right path. I got you on the right path. You're on the right path. I'm still going to duck in time with you. But I still have to save this one. If I can save him, when I save him, when I get his attention, when I get to him, I can save him. That's what he's saying. He's not telling you to go astray just because he's not there. He said you're on that path. You're on the path to righteousness. To be with God. To be one. To learn. To stay there. Don't allow anybody to sway that. Because I'll be back. Do what's right. I don't taught you. And I'm teaching you. But let me get this one here. Because, you know something? This one's going to be great. You just got to realize it. This one's going to be great. Not saying that you're not, because you're doing what you're supposed to. You're great too. But you don't know what God have in store for that one. That's leaning out to that path. That unrighteousness path. Be on one accord. You can have your own mind, because you have to have your own mind. You have to make the right choices to be where you need to be in life. Because of your path. You have to have that one mind. But you have that mind of think alike when it comes to Heavenly Father. Because if you have that mind of evil, you go to do evil things. And if you start believing in all the evil stuff that's out there, you're going to do evil things. Or if you're not, you believing in evil, thinking that it's okay to hurt somebody that you never met. That's a problem. Or because of the color of their skin. Or because I just don't like you. You walk away. You ask God to help you. It's not them that need the help. It's you that need the help. Why don't you like this person? Why don't I like this person? And I never met this person. You don't have to deal with anybody. Why don't I like this person? Why don't I like them? That's something within you have to deal with. But in the same token, he gives you that intuition. He gives you intuition to stay away from a person. You know, the one thing everything is about timing. I'm learning. Everything's about timing. Season. The season. Now, a lot of you probably already have, but it's the season. A lot of us don't realize it's the season. It's in the timing. Somebody can come across your path, and you don't dislike them, you just probably don't deal with them because it is not your time to deal with them. They came across because that's what they're supposed to do, but sometimes it's just not your time to deal. You uneased with that person's aura. But a lot of times the reason why is I can't say that's the reason why, but it just seems the reason is because what the heck? Okay, well no, I'm not sitting here forever and a day. I'm not doing that. I don't know what's the deal. The thing been sitting there forever. Yeah, it was there forever. It didn't want to change. It still haven't changed. That's what enough cars are. I don't know. There another assumption. I don't know. I shouldn't assume. Maybe I just think that it was on a timer that I didn't like. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the timing in the season. Sometimes your path across. Sometimes you feel unease with a person because maybe it's just not your time to really deal with the person. And sometimes you got people that just do bad things in your path cross, and that's what it is. But maybe they just came too soon. Across your path too soon. Maybe they are out of the will of God, or maybe they are in the will of God, and maybe you are out of the will of God. You know what I mean? Maybe, just maybe, this is maybe, that when we say those things, I don't like her, we get the feeling that we don't like her. And the reason I'm using her, because this is what women do. Because maybe there's something unease in us. Again, we say this stuff and we do this stuff, but we forgetting about our aura. We forgetting about that. No, well, I won't even. And then maybe we just judge somebody before we knew somebody. Maybe we judging somebody before we got to know somebody. And this is just all speculation right there. I mean, just maybe we need to stand back and allow the paths to cross the way they're supposed to cross. But to say you dislike a person and you don't know a person, or just because they had a run-in with somebody else. But how do we don't know that run-in that they had with that person wasn't inflicted because it wasn't because of the person that you dislike. It's because of the person that they had that said they had the run-in and told you the story. Maybe it's because of them was out of pocket, out of line with that person. See, we have to learn to make our own judgment, people. And I'm seeing this more and more that do this, and sometimes that's what makes you don't want to go out and see people and enjoy people and hang out with people, because we might hear a story